In the cytosol of eukaryotic cell, the 80S ribosome has a 40S smaller subunit and a 60S larger subunit. This 80S ribosome has three sites denoted as A, P, and E. A stands for amino acyl site. It is the site for binding to newly arrived amino acid carrying tRNA. P stands for peptidyl site. It is the site for polypeptide formation. E stands for exit site. This site frees the tRNA before it leaves the ribosome. The P site in the 80S ribosome has an bounded mat tRNA IMAT. As we have discussed in our previous video named as initiation of translation in the eukaryotes. This is the first amino acid. This is the second amino acid. This is the third amino acid. This is the fourth amino acid. All these amino acids will be used during peptidyl chain elongation phase of translation. The first amino acid is called as MAT-I. The ternary complex having second amino acid GTP bound EF1 alpha or EF1 alpha dot GTP and tRNA then binds to the A site in the 80S ribosome. The EF1 alpha stands for elongation factor 1 alpha. The GTP in the EF1 alpha dot GTP then undergoes hydrolysis to produce GDP and PI. Due to this hydrolysis of GTP bound to EF1 alpha, the 80S ribosome undergoes a conformational change. The EF1 alpha dot GDP and PI are then released. The large rRNA in the 80S ribosome then catalyzes the peptide bond formation between MAT-I and second amino acid. In the next step, the GTP bound to EF2 or EF2.GTP undergoes hydrolysis to produce EF2.GDP and PI. Due to the hydrolysis of EF2.GTP, the 80S ribosome undergoes another conformational change. Due to this conformational change, the ribosome translocates one codon along the mRNA. Due to this translocation, the unacylated tRNA IMAT shifts to E site. Due to this translocation, the tRNA with bound peptide shifts to the P site. Due to this shifting, the A site in the 80S ribosome is now open. The next ternary complex having third amino acid EF1 alpha dot GTP and tRNA then binds to the open A site in the 80S ribosome. The GTP in the EF1 alpha dot GTP then undergoes hydrolysis to produce GDP and PI. Due to this hydrolysis, the ribosome again undergoes a conformational change. Due to this conformational change, the tRNA at the E site is ejected to the cytosol. This tRNA can bind to another amino acid and can be used during peptidyl chain elongation phase of translation. The EF1 alpha dot GDP and PI are then released into the cytosol. Please like, subscribe and share.